medicine, advocate is very, very inspiring. Can you walk us through your profession journey and what really inspired you now to take on masters in lifestyle medicine?
So I've been practicing as a physiotherapist for the last 22 years. And
Right.
I enjoy my work. I really love what I do. But I was noticing a certain trend in patients. When I first started working, conditions like the chronic illnesses that we encounter on a daily basis, conditions like high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, obesity, depression and so forth, which we now call lifestyle diseases. These are only being diagnosed and prescribed to 50, 60-year-olds when I started working. And then I started working in private practice after 5 years of government duty. And I started noticing a trend that these conditions were now being diagnosed in younger patients, meaning that these poor patients, I recently saw a gentleman diagnosed with type 2 diabetes and hypertension, and he was about 30 years old. So these conditions were being diagnosed with people that are younger, which means that they're on chronic medication for a longer period than what their parents and grandparents would have been. And for me, this was it was bothersome. It was quite worrisome for me because I'm thinking to myself, long-term, what are going to be the long-term effects on this person's body as a result of the chronic medication that they have to take? So I think it was in 2016, my husband and I enrolled in the CHIP program to become facilitators for the CHIP program. Now, the CHIP program is an acronym for Complete Health and Improvement Program, which encompasses all lifestyle medicine principles. And it was created by Dr. Hans Deal in America. And it was really a comprehensive program that featured videos that patients could watch and, exercises that they could do in terms of not only physical exercises, but challenges that they could do as well. Learn how to cook properly, plant-based meals that they can, recipes that were given to them and so forth. So we attended that facilitators program in Johannesburg in 2016. And there, once again, my eyes were opened to what I was seeing in practice, in my practice, to the other options, the better alternatives that we could be treating these patients in a more natural way, instead of just prescribing medication to them the whole time. And once we had completed that facilitators program, I would receive regular emails from the gentleman who came to give the training to us, and he was from Australia. And on one of these emails, right at the bottom of the email, I saw that they are offering, or let me say, Avondale University was offering a postgraduate diploma in lifestyle medicine. And this would then be presented online and, long distance learning, and it would be part-time. And I thought to myself, wow, this is actually what I need to do now to, improve on my knowledge skills in terms of lifestyle medicine so that I can help my patients, obviously. And I was fortunate enough that my husband supported me in this, and I was able to enroll at the beginning of 2017 in the postgraduate diploma for lifestyle medicine. Little did I know that these 2 years would be a roller coaster of being a full-time mom, being a full-time wife, and working and being a student all at the same time. It was not easy in the least. But by God's grace, I was able to complete everything for those 2 full years. Because it was assignments and me trying to juggle my work program. It was homework for the kids. It was making sure the meals are prepared and so forth. It was tough, But I look back now and I think to myself, how did you get through it? How did you get through it? But I'm grateful I did it, because it was a good basis for me to, a good foundation to understand what lifestyle medicine is all about. And then eventually, after a few years, when the master's program actually became available at Avondale University in Australia, I then enrolled for that. And that was another good challenge for me, to be able to use the LIFT project, which we'll talk about later, I'm sure, and then also go through the master's program and then have our work published in Frontiers of Psychology.
Wow, that's very impressive. And well, I mean, some of the you mentioned a horror things. So basically, you did a diploma
Yeah.
for the 2 years first, and of course, if and despite how difficult it was, of course, then after then that's where you say, let me go way a further than to do masters in this. But besides, I understand it was a very rigorous kind of a program. But what made you really hold on and keep on doing that? And is it because of the patient, your patient that you see on a regular basis, you think how you can change their lives, or what kept your motivation going?
Well, for me, it was, I always say that physiotherapy is my profession and I enjoy it, but my passion is lifestyle medicine. And I think the passion for this discipline is what drove me to, just carry on, pushing through the whole time. Yes, obviously, my patients can benefit from the knowledge that I have, of course. That also needs to be mentioned. But I think it was it was more that this lifestyle medicine is my passion.
Definitely, yeah. And if you can say that, so it was Avondale University, and for those, of course, who some they may be wanting actually to pursue this career in lifestyle medicine, I think so far I know of the two ways, like Avondale University, like
Yeah.
that's how you graduated. I did it with the whole American College of Lifestyle Medicine that offers that as well.